things are not going very well right now. I've been trying to work on a script I mentioned last week, and I set a deadline for myself. I was gonna finish the script by the time of today, actually, on Wednesday. And since I made that promise to myself, I haven't worked on it once. And I have a reason for that, I suppose, which is that I am currently sick. I'm having my annual sickness because, as I mentioned at some obscure video at some point, I'm only sick once a year. It's flawlessly has been that way for most of my life. I don't know why. But yeah, so I have a cold right now for the first time this year, and probably the last time, unless it changes this tradition that is held on to for well over a decade. And yeah, so that hasn't been very fun. My sleep has somehow been even worse than usual, and now I just kind of literally sleep all day and stay up all night. And it's not that bad anymore. But like the first night when I really noticed that I was sick, it was like I was dreaming about sewers, like really, really unnaturally bad sewers. Then I woke up and that sewer was just my nose, like running and clogged simultaneously. Not fun, but I don't have that anymore. I still have that annoying thing where I'm like getting feels like I'm getting too much air into my nose, and it's just I don't know, some kind of hypersensitivity or whatever. I don't know. Point of case, I have a cold. At this point, it's kind of a mild cold. The worst of it has passed, but the problem really is that I just feel kind of shitty about everything. Especially that video, especially that script, because sure, I had an excuse this time, but I always have an excuse, and that's really upsetting to me because it's just one thing I really need in order to maintain happiness is the sense that I have some kind of control over my life. That's like a basic human happiness cornerstone. Nobody likes feeling like they have no control over what's going on, and what's going on is something really shitty that they don't want going on, but they are powerless to stop it, and I feel powerless right now. I can't seem to influence my sleep because it only gets worse and worse each time I try to fix it. I can't seem to do something as simple as writing a script for a video, let alone making the video itself, because each time I try, I just stop for whatever reason. This time it was cold, but previous times it has just been, I don't know, mental blocks, usually. And yeah, it's actually getting so bad now that I feel like I'm on my way to another panic attack. It's really, I guess, the main attraction of today's video. Because I remember what it felt like, the slow build-up last time it happened. And it's pretty much the same thing. And just this increasing stress and frustration and, all of those things. It's kind of terrible. Not just the lack of control, but the lack of feeling like I'm able to take care of myself, because that's another thing. Not only my sleep is fucked, but my food is fucked too, because of course when you have these routines you don't really eat well, because you skip out on at least 2 meals of the day. I haven't eaten breakfast in forever, and I actually have now, because it's the breakfast is my dinner because I go to bed at 7 or something. But yeah, I eat 1 or 2 meals per day, which is not enough, and when I do eat, it's not good food. It's not good quality food, because it's happened twice in a row now that and it's gonna happen more times, that my parents are just not home to make dinner, and I'm not really in a mental state to make my own dinner, at least not something complex. I'm able to cook, but not in this mental state, no. But some things I'm able to cook, some things like pancakes, I guess. The problem is then that every time I go down to make dinner, the kitchen is a fucking mess, because they don't clean up after the kitchen when they leave the house or whatever. So if I want to make dinner for myself, I have to clean up the entire place, and that I'm not in a mental state to do. It's it takes too much of a toll on my depressed mind. So what I do then is that I just see the fucking atrocity that is the kitchen, and I'm just okay, I guess it's another day where I'm just gonna heat up some microwave food or some shit like that, and it's not good for me. I know that. I don't even like the taste of it. I'm sick of it. Like, microwave pizzas were cool like a couple of years ago, maybe, like when I was, I don't know, 12, 14, something like that. Like, oh, no food, I'm gonna grab a pizza. But now I'm just so fucking sick of them, and they don't have good nutritional value. I know that, and I want to be healthier because I'm noticing the effects it's having on my health to, like, not eat enough, and when I do eat, I don't eat good things, and I don't move around enough because I just never have the energy to do so. And, like, if I don't eat enough, then I sleep worse because I'm more tired and whatever, and I sleep too long and I don't get anything. It's just a fucking cycle. It's like a fucking evil circle of garbage. So my health feels like it's going poorly, and I don't seem to be able to do anything about it. My YouTube work and like any other like actual projects I try to pick up, which is really important to me because that's like the driving force behind why I keep myself alive, is like doing projects, doing creative things. I can't do that either, and I can't seem to improve any on that. And yeah, I just feel like there's no one here to help me, and I can't help myself, and that's not really a good mental space. That is, as I said, something that's gonna drive me eventually to just break down completely again. Which isn't very fun. It's not very fun at all. It's kind of terrible. So obviously that means that, yeah, I don't know. I'm still at least, I'm not holding on to this one thing. I'm holding on to like that I'm still making a shitty ass video once a week, so there's some consistency in my shitty life. But yeah, let's see how long I'm able to hold on to that. Worst part is the stress, really, because that fucking video I want to make, it has to be made soon, or it can't be made at all, because I gotta capitalize on why it's relevant, and that's why I don't... You can't tell I'm tired, because even though I sleep for probably too long, I wake up pretty much, well, tired anyway. My sleep quality is pretty poor, and I get my food, everything. I'm just not doing well. So that's a happy note to end this week on. Well, not end, it's in the middle of the week, but you know what I mean. Alright. I need to stop it. I'm rambling. Most of this is rambling, but at least I conveyed the information I need to, which is that I'm doing worse. I'm on my way to another panic attack. And we'll see if next week I've had that, or I managed to evade that, or if it's still like on the verge. I really wish that I could like manage myself better, or at least there was someone here to manage me, because there ain't. My family aren't doing shit to my friends. They aren't here physically. They can only send their regards from across the internet. So I'm all alone, and that's not enough. As much as I like to be self-sufficient, I just can't. I'm not sufficient, and that doesn't really do wonders for my happiness. But yeah. I feel like I should do something to end the video, but I don't really know what to say other than that. So I'm just gonna press the fucking button and upload this mess. Bye.